Hey guys, hope you're well. This is Alessio. I thought that since Bitcoin has not been doing anything interesting the last few days, what I want to talk about is actually something that is interesting, and I think it's quite fascinating to talk about. So take a look at this page over here, which is coinmarketcap.com. And on this page, as you can see, these are the cryptocurrencies as per market cap. And of course, the cryptocurrencies with the largest market cap are listed first. So in descending order. So you can see at the top of the list, as we'd expect, the crypto with the largest market cap is Bitcoin, and followed then by Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar, and off we go down the list, EOS, Litecoin, Cardano, Tether, Monero, and so on and so on. Now, you're probably wondering, well, why am I mentioning this? Well, what's happening is there's been an interesting theory floating around that one of these cryptocurrencies that you're seeing here could do what Bitcoin did in 2017, which is, as you can see here, this is Bitcoin back in 2017. And essentially, the theory is that one of those cryptocurrencies could go up by 1,000% or more. So as we can see, Bitcoin, about $1,000 back, probably even less than $1,000 back in 2017. And then, of course, sort of major rally that went up eventually to 10,000. And of course, it went, as we know, the rest is history, 10,000, then to 20,000, and so on and so on. So is it possible, or indeed is it probable, that one of these cryptocurrencies that you're seeing here on CoinMarketCap could it do what Bitcoin did in 2017? And in fact, which one is it? All right. So the theory that's floating around, and it's quite amusing to me to actually even contemplate this, as I'm sure you probably heard the news, and I know this is information for the masses, but I'm mentioning this to give some context. So the reports are that the world's most popular Bitcoin wallet, blockchain, has been giving away $125 million worth of the cryptocurrency Stellar. Okay. And what's happening is that blockchain is offering $25 of Stellar Lumens XLM for free to its 30 million users. Now, I don't know what you think, but to me it sounds like a bit of clever marketing. But let's listen to what the reasons are according to the blockchain CEO. And he says that Stellar's token XLM enables quick, low-cost worldwide transactions even when millions of people are using it at once. So the theory seems to be that Stellar, or XLM, could potentially do what Bitcoin did in the year 2017. Here's the chart of XLM for you. I should just say, I don't think anybody's claiming that Stellar has a better quality or a more superior quality than Bitcoin. I don't think that's what they're saying. The only thing they're saying is that perhaps Stellar, price-wise, could do what Bitcoin did in 2017. In other words, as a measure of price and the multiples, perhaps Stellar has a better chance of doing this. I mean, Stellar right now is sitting here around about 27 or 28 cents against the dollar. And I have to say to you, looking at the chart does look very compelling. It certainly looks very convincing when I look at the chart here. I mean, just take a look at this chart over here, and you can see from a technical perspective, again, just putting everything else aside, just looking at the technicals, looking at the charts, we can see this consolidation pattern, this triangular formation here. And you can see Stellar XLM just recently, in fact today as I'm speaking, is breaking out of this triangular formation. Certainly, I got to tell you, from a technical perspective, it does look very powerful. It looks very compelling. Now, am I saying to you that I'm convinced that Stellar is going to go up by 1,000% like Bitcoin did in 2017? No, of course not. I mean, sure, it's possible it could do that, but is it likely? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's any evidence whatsoever that any cryptocurrency right now, let alone Stellar, could do what Bitcoin did in 2017. Now, is it possible? Yes, of course it's possible it could do that. But again, how likely is it? How probable is it? We don't know, and there simply isn't enough evidence to back that claim. Now, there are certainly some interesting things on this chart I want to mention. For example, the fact that we're beginning to form, well, first of all, we put in this double bottom formation here, and we begin to also see higher lows. So the fact that we got higher lows here, two higher lows, as a matter of fact, I'm going to call this first one, the second one here, all right, and the fact that we got breakout from a triangular formation you see here. So certainly there are some significant and compelling factors on this chart that seem to indicate that Stellar or XLM is putting in a brand new upward trend. It could certainly be a very powerful upward trend if the momentum indeed continues. But does it indicate that it could do what Bitcoin did in the year 2017 and go up by 1,000% or more? No, it doesn't say that. But certainly it looks interesting. And I got to tell you, from a chart perspective, it looks very compelling and powerful. And also, one more thing I want to show you here, which is that if you compare XLM against BTC, look at that. I mean, the price action here, guys, I mean, the price action on Stellar right now against Bitcoin, I mean, it's crushing it right now. All right, I have not seen this kind of movement or indeed this kind of action on other cryptocurrencies the way I'm seeing it on Stellar. Now, maybe I'm wrong. You can correct me on that. But certainly the way I'm seeing it right now, I haven't seen this kind of action, this kind of performance on some of the other cryptos, okay? So Stellar right now is outperforming Bitcoin. And if I just compare, for example, XRP against Bitcoin, no, you don't see that happening, for example. What about ETH versus BTC? Ethereum BTC? Nope, not seeing that either on Ethereum. And what about, let's say, LTC, Litecoin versus BTC? Nope, actually Litecoin is depreciating against Bitcoin. What about, let's say, Bitcoin Cash? Well, Bitcoin Cash, neither. What about, let's say, ADA, Cardano? Nope, Cardano is not doing it either, and neither is Dash for that matter. So guys, as far as I can see, out of the top 10 cryptos out there in the CoinMarketCap list, the way I see it right now, XLM is just, outperforming and crushing Bitcoin here, as you can see here, as far as relative strength is concerned in any case. So guys, going back to the chart of XLM or Stellar here, it does look interesting. We're going to keep an eye on this one. All I can say is that in order for this uptrend, if this is indeed an uptrend on Stellar, if we're going to see further momentum and further strength in this, it needs to stay above this triangular formation, okay? So it mustn't do this. It mustn't just fall back into the triangular formation again, okay? So it needs to see more follow through. And the key support level is going to be, I would say, about the 26, 25 levels here. So it needs to stay above at least 25 to 26 in order to confirm that this is actually the start of something big in this particular crypto. All right, guys, so that's certainly very interesting. And guys, let me know your opinion. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with some of the sources out there that say the Stellar could do what Bitcoin did last year? Or do you think actually it could be a different cryptocurrency, like, for example, Dash or maybe Ethereum? All right, guys, I'd love to hear your comments. Thanks very much indeed. And guys, if this video has helped, please give it a thumbs up. And so please subscribe for future updates. Thanks a lot.